Hi everybody, I'm getting ready to teach the 6:30 mat Pilates class. I'm here a couple minutes early, so we're gonna wait till 6:30 to start. And if you're already in, give me a shout out, a thumbs up, or say hello, and we'll get ready to start in just a couple of minutes. I hope everybody's doing well today. At least the rain has held off. I'm very grateful for that. And maybe tonight we'll get some nice rain to cool it down a bit. If you're out there, give me a shout out, say hi. If you've got some water close by, hopefully you're joining in now, getting ready with a mat, maybe some toys, getting your screen set up. Hi. Hi, yay. So my greatest challenge is looking at the phone and not wearing my glasses. I can see far off, but not a tiny spot like a telephone. Good, let me know you're there. Keep saying hi to me. I'm excited, I hope you are. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Hi. And if you're just coming in, grabbing your mat, we talked earlier, if you didn't see my little invite, a small ball or a hand towel or nothing at all, you can make do. If you have other toys, go ahead and bring them on. You can do whatever you like. This is your workout. I am going to be your coach for a little while. Sure. Oh, good. Hi, Linda. And if you have to leave early, and then this will be posted and you can finish watching it at a later time. I think we have just another minute and we're going to get started. Hope everybody is situated well. So I don't know about you, I hope you're ready to do some breathing, activate some core muscles, maybe some hips and glutes tonight, and just move the body a little bit. All right, we're gonna get started. Hi, I'm Cheryl from the JCA. I'm one of their group instructors, fitness instructors, as well as a Pilates instructor. I am here tonight to teach you mat Pilates. It's going to be an section of both basic and some intermediate exercises, and I will show you modifications all the way through. If you have a small ball, it would be great. If you don't, no problem. We can use a small hand towel in place of that. It gives you some tactile in your movement. Or if you have a ring or band, feel free to jump in and use those as well. I want you to have fun with the class. And if you have any feedback or comments, please post those along the way. I'll try to remind you. And if you have any questions of the moves afterwards, just drop me a note and I'll send you some responses back. And I really thank you for being here with me tonight. All right, let's get started. It's time to breathe tonight, activate our core, and let's get moving. We're gonna start seated. You can cross your legs. If your knees have a problem, you can have your legs open. Whatever is comfortable for you to get on top of those sit bones. Take a nice deep breath in, bring the palms up to the ceiling, and just lift that body up. Relax the shoulder blades. Let's start by trying to climb a tree. Imagine you're outside and you want to really reach, open up the rib cage, and breathe. Stretch, open those ribs. Let's get some oxygen in those lungs and make room for them. Good, last 2 sets. Last set. And bring those arms down to your side. Take them both down, palms down. Take your arm up, bend the elbow, reach all the way across. You should be on your right arm. Take a breath, bring the arms up. Let's go over to your left. Breathe and stretch. Inhale up to a T, get tall. Now your sit bones and glutes don't move off the mat. They're quiet as we open up the lateral side of our body in flexion. And we're going to do just 2 more sets. And breathe. Inhale as you reach over. Think of yourself being between 2 panes of glass. And back up. And one more time, breathe with your movement and hold it there. I want you to take your hands and stack them on top of each other. Your hands will be right about the breastbone. You're going to rotate towards your left and exhale back to the center. And it doesn't matter, just rotate one side to the other. Your hands will park right in front of that knee, so it's not a big rotation. The neck and the shoulders are doing nothing. They are following your rib cage. Exhale as you rotate. We need to warm up with rotation, lateral flexion, as well as spinal flexion and extension. One more time, and breathe, and come back to the center. Take your hands on your knees, and I want you to round your spine, relax those shoulders. Exhale, stack it up. Exhale, think pubic bone towards your belly button as you curl that pelvis. And exhale as you stack up, lengthening through the spine. Exhale again, because we're going to come back to this with our assisted roll-ups, and I want you to find this first in your warm-up. One more time, and exhale. And inhale, stack up nice. Now I'd like for you to turn towards whichever end of the mat that you want to be seen at, or you can see easily. If you have a hand towel and not a ball, place that between the shoulder blades. You're going to be where the most narrow part of the shoulder blades are. If you have a ball, place it there. Your legs are parallel. You want to make sure your center knee is in line with the center of your ASIS, and your second toe is in line with the center of the knee. I would like for you to thread your fingers together, thumbs down, and place those at the back of your skull. Your elbows are where you can see those elbows, not too far in, but not where they disappear. Inhale, as you extend back, let's open up the thoracic area in our back. Exhale, curl up just to where your eyes look at your knees. Inhale as you extend back. We need thoracic extension, especially right now, because a lot of us are probably sitting more than we're used to. If you're working from home, you're probably sitting at a desk. If you're helping your children with homework at the computer, we need to open it up. Good. One more time. And inhale. And exhale. Hold it there. With your eyes looking right at the top of the knees, not the belly, I want you to keep your hands quiet and gently push the head into the hands. And hopefully you'll feel a little activation in the low abdominals. So the head is resting in the hands the whole time so that your neck won't do the work and your core will. You're going to take your legs all the way out in front of you. Take your arms in front. Exhale as you roll all the way up to a seated position. Take your ball out, place it to the side, come down and lay all the way down in supine. Place your feet to the mat. Again, back into alignment, hip, center knee, second toe. We're going to take a breath, reach the arms up, and inhale straight back behind you. Exhale, lift those arms up, and now give me an abdominal curl as your eye gaze goes to the top of the knees, making sure your pelvis is nice and stable and it doesn't shift. Inhale as you come all the way down. Exhale, breathe. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, breathe. We're getting ready to go right into the 100, which is the really part of the warm-up of the original mat series from Joe Pilates. One more time. Exhale and hold it. Bring one knee up at a time into tabletop, keeping the pelvis quiet. Your knees bent at 90 is level 1. If you want to go to level 2, legs straight, level 3 will be 45. I will demonstrate part of the way, all the way through the 100. Begin to pump vigorously, 8 to 10 inches. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Level 2, if you want to progress, lengthen the legs. Make sure your pelvis is nice and anchored. And then if you want to progress even further, lower the legs down about 45, 50 degrees, wherever you can maintain a quiet pelvis. And inhale. Now, I typically will lose count of these 100, so you might get a little extra. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 2 more sets. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold. Come up just a little bit more. Bend your knees. Slowly lower the upper body and reach the arms back behind you. Beautiful. Take your hands to your shins, pull them in, and just give yourself a nice little rock, opening up the low back. Drop your feet down one at a time as we prepare for some bridging work. We're going to start with a flat back bridge. If you have any low back issues, flat back bridge is probably a best place for you. If you don't, you can go into articulated bridge in just a moment. Palms down, use the back of the arms. Lift the hips straight up. Find the front of the hips flat. Feel your gluteal fold. Hold it there. Lower flat back down. Take an inhale, lift straight up. Exhale, come straight down. Give me 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Can you find the balanced feet? The big toe, the little toe, the center of the heel as you push up and come down. One more time, lift up and come down. Now let's go into articulated bridges. Pubic bone to belly button like we did in the warm-up. Push through your feet equally as you roll your hips up towards the ceiling and your knees go straight ahead as if there's headlights on them. Take a breath. You still have that front hip, you still have the gluteal fold, and you start to breathe and melt the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Think of draping it down and making a little bit more space between each vertebrae as you come down. Anchor back to neutral spine. Pubic bone to belly button, roll all the way up, lift up, knees lights are straight ahead. Exhale, articulate down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Really lengthen through that spine and open up. You have 2 more. Curl that pelvis, roll up on it. Exhale. Take an inhale at the top. Exhale, articulate down, 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 down. 1 last time. Pubic bone to belly button, find that deep curl and lift each vertebrae at a time, reaching the knees away. Take a breath, soften the breastbone as you get those top vertebrae coming down, maintaining the work in the glutes and the hamstrings equally. And rest. Nice job. Legs go all the way out in front of you. For the first roll up, so we can start some roll downs, we're going to roll up with our legs zipped up and our feet together and flexed. If you're not ready to roll up tonight, roll over to your side and gently push yourself up to seated position and join me. Take a breath, lift the arms up, exhale, roll all the way up, seated up nice and tall. So from here, we're going to do some assisted roll downs. Bend the knees, again looking for the alignment from the hip, knee, second toe. Grab just behind the thigh. To remember the action of pubic bone to belly button, can you find that and let your arms extend? Exhale up. Now, if you have a ball, place that ball right at the low back and see if you can make a connection in the deep abdominals. Exhale, curl into that ball. Now, as you roll up, Keep the back into the ball as long as you can as you exhale. Don't use the arms. They're simply placeholders as you stack up. Exhale, curl. See if you can find that ball. If it rolls away from you, I know you'll find it. Take a breath. Can you pull that belly and back into the ball? Exhale, curl up. I hope that you're starting to warm up because I am. And exhale, curl, letting the arms softly guide your body down. Exhale, curl all the way up, up, up. And one more time, we're gonna curl, curl, curl back. And exhale, roll all the way up. We're gonna take our legs all the way out in front of us, flex our feet, take the ball away. If your roll down is only going to be to where the ball is, I would like for you to keep it there. If not, join in for a full roll up. We're going to do 5. Flex the feet, arms out, scoop the belly just like you did. Find the imaginary ball behind you, drape the spine, all the way, reach the arms up overhead. Lift the head, neck, and shoulder, exhale. I want you to round over a giant beach ball as your fingers find your legs. Reaching. Inhale as your pubic bone stays towards the belly to drape your spine back down. Inhale, lift those arms up overhead. Exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulder. Breathe. This is a breathing and an abdominal exercise. So you won't go far if you hold your breath or you stop breathing. So really give me deep breaths. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, roll all the way up. Use the breath to avoid momentum. Last one, drape that spine. Reach up overhead, lift the head, exhale, roll all the way up, 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 around your spine. If you can reach the feet, bend the elbows and stretch. Oh, those are hamstrings you feel and calves. I hope you do because I do. Stack it all the way up. We're going to do our seated spine stretch forward. Legs will come out no wider than the mat. Now I'm turning to face you. I want you still facing your mat. Arms are going to come up. Get tall. Imagine you're pulling your head straight up. Arms down in front. Drop your chin. I want you to imagine that your back is against the wall that's behind me, and you are peeling away from the wall 1 vertebrae at a time. You pull that abdominal in and imagine somebody is pulling you away as your arms go down. Take a breath. Inhale, stack all the way up, 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 up. Reach those arms up because I love to get tall on my sit bones. You're going to lower the arms, drop your head, and find the wall behind you as your spine lets 1 vertebrae peel away at a time, leaving your sacrum. Take a breath. Stack it up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Lift up. Get tall. Exhale. Drop the head. Peel away from that wall. Breathe. Now make sure your feet are flexed. Check into those feet and make sure they didn't just go floppy on you. Last one. And dive forward this time as you peel your spine away and find that big scoop in the belly as you reach over and stack it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Going into saw, take your legs out a little wider than your mat. Your feet are flexed, your arms are out. You will rotate, take pinky finger towards pinky toe and look behind you, palms up. Take a breath, lift up. Exhale, reach, and look behind you with palms up. Inhale up. If you can't reach your pinky toe, no problem. Just go as far as you can. But if you can, I would love for you to look behind you with your palms up. Get that rotation in the rib cage. Exhale. This exercise is about mobility of the arms and shoulder blades and the ribs, integrating the movements. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale up, exhale, reach. Inhale up, exhale, reach. If you're just joining us, welcome. Warm up with a little breath and jump in when you're ready. And hold it here. Bring your legs all the way in. I'm going back just like you should be. And we're going to roll all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. And find that. Getting ready for leg circles. Make sure that your pelvis is quiet. You're going to draw one leg straight up. Now, if the other leg straight does not allow you to have an even pelvis or a quiet pelvis, I would like for you to bend that knee so that you can stabilize. This is important, not this. The knee needs to be over the hip, even if the leg is bent. So you don't want to have the leg out here, but lifted, bend the knee if possible. The hip circle comes from the femur head. You're circling out of the hip. So exhale. These are small. You're drawing a circle on the ceiling. Imagine that you're really polishing the inside of your hip socket with a silk-covered femur head. And breathe. Other direction. Circle, circle. It's nice and easy. Two more. One more. And hold. Parallel, grab your thigh and pull the leg in. Can you flex and point at the ankle? Feel that work from the arch of the foot all the way, I hope, to your gluteal fold. One more. And hold. Take your hands down, bend the knees, drop, and extend that leg all the way out. We're going to change sides. Now don't forget, if your pelvis is not where you want it, I want you to bend the supporting leg. Knee is bent directly over the hip if you cannot straighten through the hamstring. That is your call. What I'm looking for is that femur head circling around. Breathing. And I use the imagery of the femur head covered in silk. And it's just polishing the inside of that bone. And breathe, keeping the core stable. That's your work. Reverse. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Two more. And last one, and hold. Now grab behind the thigh and really stretch. Let the thigh push into that leg, into the hand, sorry. Flex and point. And flex and point. Really feel that stretch from the foot to the glute. Also notice if one leg feels different than the other. It should give you some information. One more. And hold. Drop that leg all the way down. Now I know you guys have been waiting for the series of 5. It's everybody's favorite. And I hope when we're done, I'm going to remind you to take a vote later and tell me which one do you like the best. All right? So here we go. We're going to lift the legs up into tabletop one at a time. We're going to take that abdominal curl that we did early on for the 100 and look at our knees. You're going to take one leg straight out in front, and this is single leg stretch. The stretch is at the hip. Take the hand to the inside knee, other hand to the outside, so we keep our legs in the frame of our body. We're going to exhale and switch. The upper body doesn't move. And switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Pull that knee in, but not at the knee. It's right below the knee, so you're leaving that joint alone. Good. 3 and 3, 2 and 2. Are you breathing? I hope so. Last one, hold. You keep looking at your knees. Your hands are on the outside shin. Double leg stretch. Inhale, extend the arms, extend the legs. Exhale, circle around and reach. Inhale, back. Exhale, reach. Inhale. You can give yourself a little tug in if you like. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Give me 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Is this your favorite? And exhale, pull. Last one of the first 3. We're going to straighten the leg. We're going to straighten the other leg. Tight hamstrings, grab below your knee. If you want your calf, fine. Here we go. Single straight leg stretch. Pulse for 2, switch. breathe. Don't let the upper body drop. 2 more. And last set. And bend. Slowly lower down. You get a little break before the last 2. Turn your head side to side. Just let your head and neck have a little relaxation because that's a lot of work. Now the last 2 of the series of 5, we thread our fingers again and thumbs, and we place them behind the head. Do you remember that in the beginning? And if you joined us after we did this, we're going to practice again. Thumbs either side of the neck, exhale, curl up. The hands don't move, the head lays in the hands, heavy, heavy, activating the low abdominals. Your transverse abdominals are waking up. Curl up a little more, let the lower legs go floppy. I want you just to drop the thighs down towards the mat. Don't touch the mat. Exhale, pull up. When they touch, we lose tension in the tissues, and we don't want that. We want those tissues working. Exhale, pull. Inhale, drop. Exhale, pull. Now this is just the prep for double straight legs. Extend the legs out. Continue that work. Inhale, exhale. Is the upper body moving? I hope the answer is no. And exhale as you lift. 2 more. Exhale as you lift. 1 more. Exhale as you lift. Keep the upper body quiet. Bend the knees, crisscross. Inside shoulder, not the elbow, rotates to the opposite knee. You extend that same leg. Exhale, rotate. I will tell you this is my favorite. Rotate. If you do it right, you are in the obliques. There's no rocking. Elbows don't cross the face. And you're really rotating around the spine. Breathe. And breathe. Is this your favorite? Let me know. And 3, and 3. 2. 2. Last set. Knees come in and come all the way down. Grab below your shins. Come in. Are you glad we have a rest? Side to side. I hope so, because I think I'm ready. Beautiful. Drop 1 foot down at a time. We're going to sideline. So laying on your side tonight. How we doing? Give me a thumbs up or a hello or a like or something to make sure you're still good out there. Okay, we're moving. Line yourself up along the back edge of the mat. 2 choices with the arms. The arm can lay long and your head can rest. And you can do your leg work here. Or you can come up and just have your head rested. But this under here cannot hang. So lift the top leg, no higher than the hip. And I want you to bring the leg slightly forward, hinging like a banana shape. Lift and lower. You want to try not to let the hand do a lot of pressure holding you. It can be light so you can stabilize, but I want you to find stacked hips. That leg is straight. Now, is your heel lifted higher or is your toe? Can you flatten that out so it's parallel so we can get in your abductors tonight? Now down and up, down. Now little presses up. You should not be any higher than your hip. 3, 2, and hold. Kick for 2 and point and bring that leg back. It goes much further to the front and just enough to activate the gluteal fold on the back. Inhale for 2, exhale back. Sideline kicks, kick, kick, come back. And kick, kick, come back. And you can smile anytime you like. Smiling actually helps our bodies move a little better. Kick, kick, and come back. 1 more time, kick, kick, and come back. Now hold that leg back, flex that foot, and give me heel circles. Oh, you should feel that somewhere about here. I hope you are. Circle, 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 and reverse. Circle, 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 and come down. Woo! So your legs are still at a slight angle. Come all the way down if you're not already. Straighten your legs. Take the top leg and bring that shin in. We're going to do inner thighs. Bottom leg straight out from underneath you. Flex at the ankle. Lift and lower. Lift. Now, find your waist and make sure that that waist is not moving into the mat. That you've stabilized and that you're in neutral spine, inside line. And up and down. Imagine the whole inner thigh to the heel, picking something up. Hold that leg up and little pulse, 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 pulse. 4. I hope you find those adductors. Last one, hold, point, and give me some small, tiny circles with the entire leg out of the hip. And 3, and 2, and reverse, and circle, 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 and hold. Drop the leg. Let that leg come back to the front corner. Stack your legs. Make sure you found neutral spine. And the heels together, toes apart. Kick, flex, lower that leg down slowly. Point, kick, flex, lower down. We don't get as much sideline work as we need in life. Our lateral side needs it. Our adductors for hip health. Up, flex, 2 more. Point, lift, flex, lower. Good. 1 more. Kick, flex, and come in. Now bring both knees up. Make sure you have your ball close by. Almost lost mine. And the knees should be right in front of the hips, like you're sitting in a chair. You don't want the knees forward or too far in. Lift up your thighs and place the ball. Now, if you have a towel instead, that's perfectly fine. That's going to give you a little traction. Even though it doesn't squeeze well, it gives you some work. Make sure that your ankle is in line with the knee. Pull up your waist. Putting your hand here and pulling away will help. Press and press and press. And I'm hoping you feel some glutes and hamstrings. Press and press and press. We're prepping for bicycle. And 2 more. And hold. Flex at that ankle. Reach the heel. So your legs should come straight out. Feel that length. Bend and reach and bend. Good. Give me 4 more. And breathe. And out. And breathe. Wake up that back side of your body. 1 more time. I want you to hold it out, and I want you to press and press and press and press. You have 2 more. Good. Last one. You're going to hold it up. Take that ball out. Go into bicycle. Pull back. Keep the hip open. Then bend the knee. Then pull that leg up. Open out. Reach that leg back. Keep the hip open. Bend. Pull in, reach out. Don't forget, neutral spine. And 1 more as we get ready to reverse. Pull back, come forward, bend the knee, reach back, open that hip again. Extend. You have a giant wheel on this bike you have to ride. And 1 more. Good, really reach and come all the way in. Last one for this side. Bring your heels in line with your glutes. So if I put my hand back here, my heels will be in line. My knees are stacked, but no longer in a chair. Hand on my hip for honesty, keeping my waist lifted. And I want you to open and close for a little clam. And close and open. And I'm hoping there's a little place on that gluteal fold that maybe we missed that we're going to get now. 2 more. And on the next one, hold it. And I want you to imagine you have a board. You've got something, a door. You're pushing away with small, tiny presses. Not fast, but press up, press up, press up, press up. And 3, and 2, last one. Extend the legs, scissor your legs, reach the arm up overhead, grab your fingers, and give yourself a whole stretch. Woo! I hope we're doing good. we're going to come over to our stomachs. And if you have, I hope we're doing okay and that we're getting a little warm and you guys are good. Okay. If you're joining, we're starting now in prone position. So if you have your ball, I want you to bend your knees and place it between your ankles tonight. Now, if you don't, take your little rolled up towel and use it. Better yet, if you have a ring, put a ring there. That sounded good. We'll put a ring on it. Let's lower our forehead down. Take our arms back behind us with the palms up. Take the legs, extend them, and lift the thighs barely off the mat. Lift the heart, lift the arms, and pump, pump, pump. This is dart. 4, 3, 2, come down, rest. Don't lose your ball or towel or ring. Inhale, come up. Pulse. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten, we have another side. Pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, hold, come all the way down. Last one, lift, pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, hold, come all the way down. Take your hands to your low back and drop your face onto one facial cheek for double leg kick. Let those elbows rest. I want you to bring the heels back to your glutes and pulse for 3. 1, 2, 3. Extend the legs, extend the arms, and lift the heart. Come down to the other facial cheek and kick, 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 and extend. And come down, kick, 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 and extend. And come down, kick, 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 and extend. And kick, 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 extend, finishing up, kick, 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 and extend. Come down, place your hands on top of each other, place your forehead on them. You still have your ball and towel, I hope. I want you to lift your thighs. A little parallel grasshopper tonight. And lift. Make sure your pelvis doesn't move. One more like this. And let's try another variation. Forehead rest. Hands slide under your pelvis. Push your pelvis into your hands. Now lift and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, hold, and come down. Take your hands out, drop your ball, and come back into a nice child's pose. Oh. Take your hands over to one side of your mat, drop your hips over to the other. Oh, nice stretch. Come over to the other because you know we have another side to do. But before we do that, we're going to do a little thigh stretch. Take your ball. The thigh stretch comes from the apparatus work. So we'll take the ball and place it between our thighs. Whew, nice tall body. I know the top of my head's a little cut off. Arms out in front. From the top of the head to the knees, I want you to lean straight back. Hopefully you feel your thighs. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, come back. Exhale, trust yourself. The ball activates your pelvic floor and it gives you that whole core work because your pelvic floor is one of your core muscles. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, take your arms higher and go back. Exhale. I hope your thighs are feeling this. 2 more. Exhale up. Last one back. And exhale up. Take that ball out. It is time. Don't lose it because we have to finish that other sideline series. So I'm going to have you lay on the other side, facing me. Ooh, my hair's becoming a mess. Pilates hair. Come all the way down. Line up to the mat. If you want your head down, keep it there. If you want to come up on your elbow and you feel comfortable doing that and can keep lifted, you can do that. Bring your feet towards the front of the mat. I want you to lift up. Now, look at your foot. Look at mine. It should not be turned upward. It should be almost with the toes below the heel. so that we can get into the abductors. And lower, and lift, and lower. And just keep breathing, integrating your breath into the movement. And don't forget to smile. It makes you move better. And little pulse and pulse. Press, 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 and hold. Kick for 2, point with control back. No moving of the torso. Kick, kick, breathe as you come back. And kick, kick, exhale back. Inhale 2, exhale back. Inhale 2, exhale back. Inhale 2, exhale. You have one more. Kick, kick, hold it back. You should have this kind of a scissor in your leg with the top leg behind it. Flex and give me heel circles. Hopefully feeling somewhere back here the work. Circle. Can you stay lifted? And even if you're laying down all the way, can you be lifted in your waist and not move the torso? Reverse. Circle, 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 circle. And 3, and 2, and last one. And come all the way in. I want you to come all the way down. Lay down now on your side. Heels together, toes apart. Find the lift here. And we're going to kick and flex and lower. No worries, we're coming to the inner thigh. I'm not going to forget it. And lower. And point, kick, flex, lower. Give me some lovely energy. Resist on the way down. 2 more. Flex. Resist. 1 more. Flex and resist. Straighten those legs out now. Take the top leg. Come up. Make sure you grab it and really get it nice and solid. Bottom leg is straight. Flex the foot. Pull your waist away or your hips away so your waist lifts. Come up. Come down. Lift. Down. Lift. Down and up. Good. And press. And breathe. And 4 more. The whole foot, the whole leg is lifting something towards the ceiling. And last 2. And 1 more. Hold it up. Point and flex. Oh, and point and flex. Feel that length again all the way up to hopefully your groin area. 2 more, which is those adductors we want to work. Hold the pointed foot and give me small circles with control. The hips aren't moving. The hips are quiet. And reverse. And circle, 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 and hold. And what you've been waiting for is your ball. So grab the ball. Bring your knees back up to tabletop. So you're actually as if you're sitting in a chair. The knee is in front of the hip. Or your towel. Place it so you have something tactile. Your feet have the same distance as your knees. Hips move away, waist stays lifted and quiet as you press and press. And take this hand under there. You can feel those obliques working. You can feel the engagement of those muscles if it doesn't move. Press, 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 and hold. Flex the top foot and reach that heel away, as if you're pushing something away with your heel. Nothing is moving in the pelvis. Reach and in, and reach and in, and reach and in. 2 more. Reach and in. 1 more. Hold that leg straight out and press and press and press. Hopefully feeling that whole back of the leg. And 4 and 3 and 2. Take the ball out for bicycle. Come back and reach. Really get the hip open before you bend that knee in. Out. Come back. In. All the way out. Good. Come all the way in. And reach it back. Hold it. We're changing direction. Forward. Bend. Now keep the leg bent as you open. Then extend. Then swing back. 2 more. Reach. Open. Come forward. Bend. 1 more. Come forward. In and out. Now bring those heels in line with your glutes. You can take your hand and that will give you some guidance. I want you to open and close. It's a little different clam. You feel some part of the glutes. Maybe that you miss. Less adductor, more glute. Reach. And 2 more. Keep the waist lifted. Last one, hold. Now remember, we pressed as if we had a door. Something we're having to move with the entire outer lateral thigh. As you press away, press away, press. Don't let anything else move. And 3, and 2, and hold. Scissor those legs, reach the arm up, and just find a lovely stretch that your body needs right now. Whew. You're going to come over and just take your hand down and come all the way up. We're going to finish up with some planking and then just sort of I made it up a little burpee challenge to give you something to practice at home on the Pilates style if you like. So let's come to all fours. All right, so we're going to be nicely with our wrist right over the shoulder. And if you need to be on your forearms, please add that modification. Take one leg straight out, take the other. Pull the abs up and in. Make sure those shoulder blades are nice and wide. Take a breath, lift the tailbone up, 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 and then come down to a plank. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one and hold. Now walk your hands in halfway and you're in a closer pike. I want you to bend the knees and reach up. Bend the knees, reach up. Bend the knees, reach up. If you can get those heels down each time, get the back line. And we'll do 2 more. Today's challenge was 14, so you can do a few more of these on your own tonight. Drop your knees down, and let's come to a seated mermaid to finish up. Come into a nice Z-sit. Take your hands down, and I want you to bend this supporting arm as you reach over. And time continues just to slip by. Inhale, come up and over. You guys have been wonderful, but stay with me for the rest of Mermaid. Rotate, take your hands out, and just let your whole body come down and rest your forehead. If you want to extend that leg out for an extra stretch across the front of the leg, do so. If you did, bring the leg in, push yourself up, unwind your mermaid, and come back. We're going to do a nice swivel of the legs. Take a breath, come up, go over and reach. Come up with breath. One more time. Inhale over, rotate both hands on the mat. You can rest your forehead down. You can extend the leg. You can push, bend the knee in, push yourself back up, finish that lovely mermaid coming back home, and let's cross our legs and finish where we started. I hope that you guys had a good time. If you have any feedback, whatever, improvements, questions, please send me a comment. I would love to be able to help or even fix whatever maybe I've done. And I hope that you will be well, stay safe, have a beautiful Thursday. Good night.